out your head. So neck is going to be relaxed as much as possible. Sometimes when we're learning something new, we tend to hold ourselves with our neck, and we don't get that full length through the cervical spine. See if you can release that. Just drop a little bit more. Really good, guys. How does that feel? You look amazing. Yeah. Really nice. Okay, so we're simply going to just walk our feet back into a down dog. So hands come down to the ground. We're in a nice V shape in the body. If anybody has to pee, the swing is going to remind you now. It's okay to take a break whenever you need to. So we're going to press back strongly. So our arms are pressing into the ground like we really mean it, although we could just float and fly. And so everybody pick your arms up and bring them out like eagle wings. Right? And then notice when you put them down, the lower body's in the same position, but our heart is sinking towards the ground, and we're going to press our hands strongly so we still get a nice foundation. Great. Now, walk your feet forward just a little bit so you can ground your heels. The heels are not going to touch, but we're energetically pulling them down as we lift our sit bones. So we got our down dog, all nice and happy. So we're going to wag our tail for a half dog. Okay, just sway from side to side. A little happy, doesn't have to be super happy. But just notice how you have a lot more swagger in the swing, you have a lot more play, you have a lot more mobility to move and explore. So that can turn into loop-de-loops. You can try infinity symbols. I'm still working on my infinity symbols. You can do it, you can do it. Just play around a little bit, take 5 breaths. Just explore in the space. So since you guys are hearing my voice, you can also watch April and Stacy behind you, who've been practicing with me. Hopefully they're going to follow along. Maybe, maybe not. They're also going to give you a good visual back there, so follow along. If you're not sure what I'm doing, they'll help you out in the back. Okay. So from here, we're going to pull forward. When we pull forward, we arch and open. So it's like a cat-cow, right? I call these the cat's meow. Down dog and a cat-cow got together. So this is a big belly opener. So we look up more than we normally do in a down dog. And then we exhale, we're actually pressing back and we're going to round in. So we're looking towards our navel. Hello, navel. Right? And then inhale, arch and open, pull forward. So our shoulders come over our wrists, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale. So we do have a little bit of an undulation in the swing. Inhale, open. Beautiful, guys. Exhale, round and close. So this is a basic yoga translation and practice. Inhale, open. Really simple, but I do this every day. So this whole sequence, when you really practice it regularly, you'll feel how the use of the swing helps you go deeper. Sometimes down dog can get a little boring, honestly, after 20 years. So this really spices it up a little bit. So just see if you normally practice yoga, if you can go a little bit deeper or make a difference in a pose that you're really familiar with. You know, maybe it becomes more advanced, but maybe it just becomes more comfortable for your shoulders and your neck to do this. So one more time, inhale, look forward. Now lift right leg up. Inhaling up. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose. Inhaling, arch, open, up. Exhale, squeeze. Really good, guys. So one-legged. Cat's meow. Inhaling up. Exhale, squeeze. This time we're going to inhale, we're going to lift, and we're going to hug. So remember, outside in, outside in. Very good, guys. Nice. Good job, Buck. We're going to hug. Okay, so first the knee is bent, and we're going to press back into the down dog, so our heel drives down, and we get a big stretch to the left, right? Ooh la la, that's really good. Now if you want to go deeper, some of you guys are already there, so April, follow along if you can. We're going to straighten the leg. Nice. So when we straighten the leg, it's like we're doing standing splits, right? So if you want to go deeper, you can stay here if you're happy. If you want to go deeper, step your left foot to the center of the mat. So you're kind of straight up and down, ankle over the hip. And then bend your elbows and hang. If you're experienced in this, you can clasp your hands behind your back. And put your fingers over your head. That would be really advanced, so don't do that if you're brand new. Just keep it mellow. But if you do like to go deeper in that, there's a lot of different variations you can do with the arms here. Awesome, guys. So now everyone's going to look forward. We're going to keep ourselves hooked. I'm going to try my best to say this backwards. We're going to walk over to the left. So just walk over to the left. Bring your foot with you. Turn your toes. There you go. Good job. Now we're going to reach right arm up. We're in half moon. Isn't that amazing? Now there is a far end of the swing. You're going to grab it. You can grab the leg and see if you can get the swing. There we go. And now get your hand right underneath your shoulder. Walk your hand up a little bit. Beautiful. Doesn't that feel amazing? Yeah. Great job, everybody. Everybody's interacting today. Yay! Sometimes you just can't get a hell yeah. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So we're going to turn our belly towards the sky a little bit. You're going to look up. Okay, so every time we're going to pose, there's always advanced stages, and we'll just go as far as it feels good for today. So turn your belly towards the sky, look up. And when we do, we're going to grab for the handhold. Good. Now switch hands. Thread your hand through. It's called a wrist wrap. Beautiful. You can just use the leg loop, but just hold on to the leg loop. Not the carabiner, the top of the leg loop, they call it the nub. The leg loop is your hand. That's good. Okay. Yeah, so help them find the nub if you see somebody having trouble. Of the leg loop, not the handhold, just the top of the leg loop. Right there, thank you. Okay, great. So we're gonna just hang. So no big deal, right? Just let the neck go. You'll feel a natural length and adjustment that happens with the shoulder. Really good, guys. So if you can, this leg is straight up and down. So maybe, yeah, there you go. Just keep the alignment so everything lines up. Good job. Now stay here if you're happy, again, because we're doing different stages. But if you want to try the swan pose, you just pick your knee up and fly. This is our first floating pose. Woo! Wee! Isn't that fun? Awesome. Okay, we're going to land it. Foot down. So we have our right knee bending. Our belly is sinking down towards the ground. If you want, you roll your shoulders over. There you go. So Buck, just stay holding on to the leg loop and bring it overhead. Perfect. Really good job. And all of a sudden, we're in Nataraj. Isn't that amazing? This is a really hard pose to do without the yoga swing, but now we're supported in so many different ways. I have both hands holding on to either the leg loop or the wrist wrap, the handhold. Either way is fine. Beautiful, guys. Okay, so we're going to slowly reverse. So we turn our bellies towards each other. Straighten the arms, straighten the leg. Start to let go. Use your core. Don't flop down. Find your hand on the ground. And then second hand's on the ground. And then we walk it to center. Really good, guys. That was a very advanced sequence. You guys all did it. So like little claps. Yay! Leg's gonna fall off, so we're gonna bend that knee. Top knee comes down. Just release it into a down dog. All of a sudden, this is a rest pose, right? So let yourself hang. If you ever need a break, get some water, take a little bathroom, whatever you need to do. If you can, just drop in. Bend your elbows so you're kind of on your forearms and just hang. Rock back and forth. Massage out the hip flexors. One hip flexor is going to feel dramatically different than the other, right? So all the water is filtered in the sink in the main room there. So feel free to help yourself if you need. Okay. So we always take time to pause. We create that sacred pause and integrate in between poses. So now we're going to come into our cat's meow. We're going to lift left leg up. Inhale, arch. Okay, exhale, pull the knee into the chest. So from our down dog, we're going into cat's meow with one leg lifted. Inhale, arch. Beautiful. So see if you can do it really slow and really graceful, which means you're not efforting. Swing's holding you the whole time, so see if you can have it be like a no big deal. Yeah. See how we can be kind of relaxed in it, but still engaged. So we're not efforting. We're not really trying to build a lot of muscle today. We're trying to build openness. Right? Nice. So what we're doing, exhale, squeeze. When we inhale, we're literally extending through our tippy toes. Extend, 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 and then lift through the crown of the head. Yeah. And then exhale, squeeze. So different focus. We can do either dynamic strengthening or lengthening. We're going to focus on the length today. And keep the leg up, bend the knee, hook outside in. Remember, we always hug the outside. Beautiful. Good job, guys. Everybody got there. So the first thing we do, don't extend the leg all the way, April. Stay with me, honey, because they can see you and not me. We're going to press back. So we press towards the back of the room, the entrance there, and drive the heel down on that right leg to get a full extension through the hamstring. You guys feel that? So amazing. So intense. We can't really go this far without feeling strained, so we're just going to enjoy relaxing into some of the deeper stretches. Now we're going to inhale, come back out a little bit. Now we stretch the left leg up towards the sky. There we go. Now stay here if that's enough for you, but if you want to come into the standing splits, we jump the right foot to the center of the mat. Here we go. Now drop your elbows and hang. Okay. Now if this is too much, you can always bend the top knee so you can make it a little bit easier on you. So make adjustments as you need. We don't want to effort it today. We just want to hang out in it. If you want to try balancing, you can clasp your hands behind your back and pull your fingertips towards the ground. It's a little bit harder. You're happy where you are? Just hang out there. If you can, bend the elbows and let your arms hang so you're letting your body weight hang. But yeah, beautiful, guys. It looks great. Everybody find your hands on the floor, whatever variation you were doing, and we're all going to walk to the right. Bring your toes with you. Toes turn to the right. This is a nice, easier transition. Once we get to the side, we're going to reach left arm up towards the sky. Half moon, right? In the half moon, we reach back and we hold on to the swing as high as possible. Wiggle your toes underneath you. So what we want to do is make sure our ankle is stacking. Just kind of make sure you have some nice lines. Walk your foot forward, back a little bit more. Walk your foot towards your hand a little bit more. Awesome. Now this might be enough of a stretch. This is a big stretch. You can just let your head go. Feel the neck. Good, guys. If we want to go a little bit deeper to find either, so I'm going to show you guys what I mean by leg loop. Nub, the scientific term for the top of it. This is the nub. So that's an easy way to hang. Okay, so try the leg loop first. Just see, so this bottom hand, your belly reaches up towards the sky. You hold on to the leg loop. And then, I believe it's your left hand holds onto the top of the nub. Not the carabiner, but right below it. Really good. So this is a little bit of an easier version. Not too much, it's still challenging, right? That's still enough of a stretch. If you want to go deeper, hold on to your leg loop and then find the hand hold. Do a wrist wrap. That would be a little bit more advanced. You can feel a deeper stretch. Yeah, perfect. It's okay to do any one of those variations. Really good. All right, so if we want to come into our swan, we lift up the bottom leg, we float. We want to make sure, yes, hold on to the nub so you have a nice grip. So the nub would be right above the thick part. Yeah, so your hand won't slide anymore. There you go. Beautiful, guys. Nice. Oh, feel pretty. So pretty. Nice. And then we land it. We're going to bend the left knee towards the ground. Our belly rolls down. And then we're rolling our shoulders over. So it's a little bit easier to roll the shoulder over with a leg loop. So transition to the leg loop if you want. This is just as good as a stretch on the shoulders. We're in a Nataraj variation. If you have the leg loop in your hands, what you can do is practice pulling up